as if they were CCTV cameras in the sky. Safe and reliable unmanned aerial vehicles for military use were once exclusive to the United States Armed Forces. However, such technology has become more commonplace and is now a fixture on post-Cold War battlefields. The TB2, a medium-altitude, long-endurance unmanned combat aerial vehicle, is capable of launching many missiles with a range of 2,500 miles per hour, all while being remotely controlled from a ground control station. After the device took a crucial role in 2022, Turkey unexpectedly became the largest exporter of unmanned combat aerial vehicles in the world, proving that warfare is ever evolving, and the rules are always changing. Turkish drones. Military unmanned aerial vehicles, or UAVs, have been used for years as intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance platforms, as well as attack tools, particularly with the United States Armed Forces. Having watched America run a successful air campaign over Pakistan, Turkey's military knew that this technology could be applied to their long-standing campaign against the Kurdistan Workers' Party's armed guerrilla movement. For decades, Turkey had mainly operated in the sort of remote mountainous topography that insurgents favor, achieving mediocre results. And when the fight reached an impasse, Turkey became desperate. Still, the United States was hesitant to share all its secretive, cutting-edge drone technology, even with its allies. The Turkish government officials then realized that if they wanted to maintain total control of both the technology and the intelligence it gathered, they would have to start a program themselves. Enter Selçuk Bayraktar, MIT graduate and son-in-law of Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. The chief technology officer of the Baykar company set out to become the architect of Turkey's first indigenous and operational unmanned aerial vehicle systems. After gaining initial experience with Turkey's first tactical UAV, the Bayraktar Çaldıran, or Bayraktar TB1, Baykar decided to improve the design. At the time, no one could have known that a drone specifically designed for the 11th largest army in the world would change unmanned aerial warfare forever. Not even founder Baykar Makina himself. Remote attack. Turkey's Bayraktar TB2 is a medium-altitude, long-endurance tactical unmanned aerial vehicle designed to collect intelligence, perform surveillance and reconnaissance, and carry out airstrikes. The drone platform has a blended wing-body design with an inverted V-tail structure. Each TB2 unit is made up of 6 aerial vehicle platforms, 2 ground control stations, 3 ground data terminals, 2 remote video terminals, and ground support equipment. The program's ground control station is based on a NATO shelter unit and supports 3 personnel: a pilot, a payload operator, and a mission commander. Inside the cabin, each crew member works with dual screens in the front, along with the operator interface software for real-time command, control, and monitoring of the drone's operations. Despite being propelled by a single engine, the Bayraktar TB2's 40-foot wingspan allows it to remain aloft for up to 30 hours at a time. The design has an effective range of up to 2,500 miles and can reach altitudes of 25,000 feet, all while being remotely operated from up to 190 miles away. According to Baykar Technologies, the drone can be fitted with up to 4 guided bombs or missiles to strike a variety of targets depending on the mission, with an estimated total payload of 330 pounds. In addition, the Wall Street Journal has stated that the TB2 drone has the potential to be a powerful aid to artillery strikes by giving laser-pointed coordinates for strikes that would otherwise involve guesswork. Originated and engineered primarily by Turkey's Selçuk Bayraktar, the development of the Bayraktar began in 2007, followed by the drone's first flight in 2009. Turkish pride. The first TB2 units were delivered to the Turkish Armed Forces in 2014, and the type scored its first confirmed kill 2 years later. Going back to its introduction, the Bayraktar TB2 has carried out hundreds of successful missions within the Turkish Armed Forces, the Gendarmerie, and the Turkish National Police, and it was widely used during conflicts in Syria and Libya. In 2020, after 6 years of fighting, the type achieved more than 200,000 hours of flight, a record for the Turkish aviation industry. That year, the Bayraktar drones were also used in the Nagorno-Karabakh War. During the conflict, the drones were deployed by Azerbaijan, which, backed up by Turkey, fought against the Republic of Artsakh, a breakaway state whose territory is internationally recognized as part of Azerbaijan. The Bayraktar TB2 is the first drone of its kind to be exported, bringing the precision airstrikes approach to the rest of the world, and helping change the course of several conflicts. As of 2022, the drone has carried out more than 800 strikes in conflicts from North Africa all the way to the Caucasus region. A stunning success. Several years ago, the Ukrainian army ordered their first 6 drones, with deliveries starting the following year. 3 years later, almost 50 more were acquired through a millionaire deal. And in 2021, the Ukrainians successfully used such combat drones against Russian-backed separatists, marking the first use of the type in a major large-scale offensive by one military against another in an operational-level conflict. According to several war analysts, the Bayraktar TB2 proved to be a highly effective unmanned aerial combat vehicle during its initial participation, as it contributed to early successes in slowing the Russian advance and revealing unexpected weaknesses in the Russian army along the way. In the last 2 years of the conflict, the Bayraktar TB2 has acquired a celebrity-level status among civilians and the defense industry in general. According to Tony Osborne, the London Bureau Chief of Aviation Week, quote, "In recent years, the Bayraktars have scored some really famous successes. I would argue that it's now the most famous drone of them all." The world is your oyster. A viral video of the Bayraktar TB2 drones flying over Ukraine shows off the weapon's 3 major selling points. They are capable of inflicting disproportionate damage on enemy hardware, at lower risks for soldiers, and with a far cheaper price tag. While military analysts previously stated that slow, low-flying UCAVs would be of little use in 21st century conventional combat, the Bayraktar TB2 has proven the opposite. And while Baykar has not publicly stated a price, it's estimated that each TB2 unit costs about $5.5 million, around 1/6 of the United States-built Reaper drone. Notably, the drone is expected to be the most widely used weapon in the coming years, despite its hefty price tag. According to creator Selçuk Bayraktar, quote, "Bayraktar TB2 is doing what it was supposed to do, taking out some of the most advanced anti-aircraft systems and advanced artillery systems in armored vehicles. The whole world is a customer." In addition to Turkey, current operators of the TB2 include Qatar, Libya, Ukraine, Azerbaijan, Morocco, Turkmenistan, Ethiopia and Kyrgyzstan, and Niger. In addition, Poland is about to become the second NATO member state to operate the model after Turkey. The Bayraktar TB2 is already the most commercially successful unmanned combat aerial vehicle to date, and there's little doubt that the drone will continue to expand on its overwhelming lead for years to come. Rich Oetsen, a former State Department specialist on Turkey, told the New Yorker magazine that the TB2 drone started an operational revolution in the way that wars are being fought in the 21st century. Ultimately, the TB2 has proven the value of a cheap and solid drone in attritional war by wearing down the enemy through continuous losses in personnel and material. Thank you for watching Dark Tech. If you enjoyed our video, don't forget to hit the like button. And to keep up with the latest in defense technology or learn about the most incredible military stories, subscribe to this and all our Dark Documentaries channels. Stay tuned.